Did you know?
Once again, we are back in the sacristy. This is the vesting room for the priest, where he prepares for Mass, along with the deacons. And we thought we'd just share with you how a priest prepares by vesting. And so we're going to use Father Aaron as our model. And one of the things that we can use, that's one of the options, at least I think it's an option, he uses it rather every time he vests, is what we call the amice. Father Aaron, could you step forward and show him the amice? The amice is basically a white linen cloth, square cloth, over the neck and shoulders. It really does protect the vestments from any kind of sweat and anything that might be dirty neck. But anyway, it is to protect the vestments too. But it's under the alb, and it's usually, formerly was sort of a cape that was used to cover the priest's head. Second, after the amice, and there's always a special prayer that's said as he vests, the second garment that he uses is called the alb. And he's placing the alb on himself now, and he will come step forward. What a model he is. The alb is a long, loose-fitting tunic worn under the vestments, common to all ministers in worship. It symbolizes the garment of the newly baptized, the purity of soul required for Mass, and it also symbolizes the garment in which Pilate clothed Jesus, which is remarkable. Now, he also uses what they call the cincture. It's a cord that's used to hold up the alb. And each of these parts of the vestment, or parts of vesting, has a special prayer. Does it not, Father Aaron?
It does.
And through that special prayer, as he says that, there is an added meaning to it. Now, I don't wear the amice, nor do I wear the cincture, but Father Aaron does. And more power to him. But another vestment that he wears is the chasuble. But before he puts on the chasuble, he puts on what we call the stole. The stole is a sign of our priesthood. It's a sign of our priestly office. It's worn in the celebrations of all the sacraments. It's a very narrow strip of cloth of a liturgical color, worn over the shoulders, as you saw. On a deacon, it's worn over the right shoulder and the crossing on the left side of the body, sign of his being a deacon. And then to top it off comes the chasuble. And we see him vested in the chasuble. The chasuble is basically the external garment worn by the presider of the Eucharist. The stole can be either under it, as in this case, or it can be over it, as in the case of some vestments. But we thought we would share this with you. This is the vesting ritual that we go through each and every time we have Mass.
And now you know.